What do you got?
This is a movie
They probably can't
that,
see it.
yes, they can.
Now they can. Once there's a glare.
Whatever.
Okay.
This is a movie that, if I were to guess, JJ probably bought, and that's the only reason why we have it. I can't imagine the big guy or you buying this, even blind buys. And I know for a fact I don't think I bought this.
It was probably a day after Thanksgiving sale or something.
It was probably something JJ wanted. Okay. People, even though Kay picked this movie,
Well, because it
my
was.
anger towards this movie has nothing to do with her.
There are only a few left, right? That are
Only one more
DVDs.
left. We have only one more movie left, people. And
Spoiler.
I'm going to actually show you it. And I want some of you to let me know if we should review it.
The dog is cute. Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson.
So let us know if you want us to review this movie. Hey, maybe we should review that for an anniversary movie.
No. Okay.
Okay, I hate this movie.
I did not like this movie.
This movie,
It was typical Jack Nicholson character.
out of all the... What Jack Nicholson movies have you seen?
Well, that one where he was dating the daughter, but then ended up with.
Something's Gotta Give.
Yeah.
Fun fact, two people that were considered for the role before Jack Nicholson was Robert De Niro
Mm,
and Eddie Murphy.
no. 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 Jack was probably the choice.
If I... There
It
was...
could have been De Niro, but De
Okay,
Niro. Yeah.
if I had my choice, you know who I would have picked?
Who?
Mr. T. Okay, tell me you wouldn't have loved that.
But I think we think of Mr. T only angry because of the A Team.
Okay, what about Samuel Jackson?
No.
That would have also been funny.
Because
Um,
you like talking like Samuel Jackson.
okay, can I name... Okay, imagine if Nicolas Cage played Jack Nicholson's role.
That wouldn't have worked. Was it Adam Sandler? Was this his movie?
He
Or did
produced...
he have to try for it?
He produced it. It has, like, one of his friends in it.
Yeah.
And it was his wish to get Eddie Murphy to play that role.
Mm. I don't think that would have worked.
Okay.
Kevin Nealon, is that who you're talking about, or the other guy?
No, the guy who's a fan of footlong hot dogs.
Got it.
One of the performers in the movie was January Jones, who you've never seen on Mad Men, and Heather Graham is in this movie,
Were
but
they the two girlfriends?
she was one of the two
Oh,
girlfriends,
okay.
and the other one was... And Heather Graham is in this movie, but uncredited.
Oh. Who was the lady?
The person who did Hellcats and Boogie Nights found this beneath her.
Oh, well. Okay. Okay, moving on, folks.
Wait, was that movie Hellcats? Or was it like Say It Isn't...
Say it isn't so.
Um,
Say it as it is.
maybe it was Tomcats. No. It was that movie... It was that movie that came out in, like, the 2000 or 2001 where she, like, clipped part of a guy's ear off and it was, like, bleeding.
I don't remember that.
Or maybe
Woo!
it was the one where a brother and a sister commit incest. I can't remember.
Oh, come on.
But it's like, it was in that vein of, like, It was from that era, from American Pie to Freddy Got Fingered, like that era of gross out shock comedy.
Okay. Can we get back to this? It was interesting, the twist at the end.
I saw it. I looked it up, and it just pissed me off even more.
This movie, the twist at the end, you looked it up what was happening?
I looked it up what the ending was
Well, why did you do that?
because I was looking at the cast trying to figure out who was playing who.
Oh,
Like I thought it was Andy Richter who played his bully, but it was John C. Riley.
yeah.
And I was trying to figure out who his boss was because he looked familiar. Maybe it's just like some bit character
He
actor.
he was a character in a movie that ended up with a black eye or broken arm or leg, and his head was wrapped up.
I was thinking like maybe he played Uncle Fester in an Addams Family adaptation or something, or maybe it was a
No,
stand-up
he
comic.
was in movies.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, he must just have
You
like
didn't
a.
see what his name was?
I saw what his name was. I've never heard it, and
Oh,
I've
okay.
probably seen some of his movies, and I've seen some of the shows he was in, but maybe he's just some actor with a recognizable face for me.
Ah, okay.
And I was trying to figure out like who the young girl was in the flashback. I was thinking maybe that was what's her name? Stephanie Scott
Hmm.
from Ant Farm, and
I don't know.
she was in what else was she in? She was in Gem and the Holograms.
Oh,
Like, okay, people, I'm sorry to delay this. I really don't want to talk about
we're
this
really
movie.
not talking about
I
it.
really don't like this movie. It just pissed me off in the worst ways. This
Well,
movie
he
is
he had a lot of childhood
what?
things that happened to him that made him angry, and he kept it
Yeah.
pushed down. So he let anybody walk all over him and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was my fault," whatever.
Here's how bad this movie is. Gem and the Holograms that I mentioned, I would rather watch that again. Last night I watched a movie about farting vampires. I would rather watch that.
Why are we reviewing this? Because I picked it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, folks, there you
But
go.
ugh, okay, oh god, you talk about the movie and I'm just going to try my hardest to not.
Where is it?
You really still need to look at the
No, I
DVD.
just I wanted to remember what her name was.
It was Marissa Tomei's
Yeah, thank
character.
you. She was the girlfriend, and she was concerned that he had pushed down a lot of anger and they weren't able to move forward. So then she reached out.
That's not at the beginning. You're revealing the
Right,
twist at the end.
right.
Okay, you can reveal the twist at the end. But then that'll explain why I hate this movie so much.
So he was on an airplane, wanted headsets. He ended up sitting next to the doctor. What was his?
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
Buddy something.
buddy. Oh my God, he was like laughing at this dumb comedy or whatever.
Yeah,
And
it
he's like,
was.
"Why haven't you got the headsets? You're missing the best part or whatever."
And Nancy Walls was one of the
Flight attendants.
was yeah one of the flight attendants. You'll know her as the one who's married to Steve Carell. She was also on SNL for a season where did she do Martha Stewart or something? Maybe she did Martha Stewart or Hillary Clinton
On the show.
before Anna Gasteyer did.
Okay. And then so he got tasered, arrested, then he went before a judge, and she said, "I'm going to
With
you
Judge
must."
Kevin Nealon, which I will say Kevin
No,
Nealon,
he was the attorney.
oh, lawyer, his lawyer, whatever.
Yeah.
Kevin Nealon is my favorite character in the movie.
He didn't do anything. So anyway, she sentenced him
But
to
but think about
anger
it.
management
But
classes.
think about it. He didn't do anything.
So that's why he was.
He's the most likable character in this movie.
Okay. So then he went, and then
Well, I guess
the
the two
group turned
girls.
on him. Yeah, when the girls were there, the girls were quite friendly in group.
Yeah, why don't you say what their job was? You were fine with it.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
They did a lot of threesomes, but they had rules.
Yeah, about kissing.
Anyway, so he's at this meeting, and then one of the guys was provoking him, and then he
You
got.
mean the doctor?
No, the one guy that was smoking.
He was pissing off the Luis Guzman character.
So then, yeah, but then
Adam
he.
Sandler giggled, so as a
Yeah,
result,
then
that
he.
started a fight. Even though I would have been like, dude, everyone else was giggling.
Yeah.
Get off your high horse.
So then, but he was new to the group. He didn't have the right to giggle or something, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my god,
So
this
then,
I'm just getting this is
so
tipping
then,
off more.
Nicholson puts them together as a team. So when one is getting angry, they
Because
call
he
the other
wants
one.
because he wants
He
blood.
he want well, Adam Sandler thought that he was going to be one and done. Okay, and then probably the only really funny part I liked was when he was at the bar and he told them to go back there and talk to that girl again. And the two
Wow,
guys,
you're skipping a huge
I know,
chunk.
then the two guys that were behind him were like, haha, he didn't get it. Oh,
Yeah, that was
Bert,
Heather
yeah.
Graham. No, wait, there was another part that you kind of enjoyed.
What?
When they were at the restaurant and that lady noticed those two women.
Oh yeah, who was that lady?
His coworker. Heck if
Oh,
I know.
the husband was like, how do you know them?
Adam Sandler works as
An
a
executive assistant
more
at
like
an ad,
more like just some employee, pretty much.
yeah, at an ad company.
Not an ad company, at a cat magazine.
No, it was advertise. He worked on advertising for heavy set cats and
Yeah.
sweater outfits. So before they went to Jack Nicholson's wife or mom's surgery, Jack Nicholson moved in with him. So they were at a bar.
And he likes to sleep in the nude, which, you could technically you could technically mention that as sexual harassment, but movie, why would you want to make this movie less than an hour and 45 years?
So a lot happens. He gives
He beats up bunch of
a
monks.
waitress gets a black eye. Jack Nicholson fakes having a strained neck.
The flight attendant is now in a slink, I think, or what is it? I don't know what it's called. What's that called when it's like it's held by your arm or where it's held by your neck because it's like broken or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
It's not a
And
cast,
all
but
he
it's
did was
similar.
just touch her,
Yes.
miss.
And then he got complaint. Then he got a
Well, then he tried to
criticism about racism.
take the cane away
That was
from the
at the
blind guy.
restaurant.
That was at the bar.
Yeah, the thing with the arm thing that was on the plane. You're mentioning
Right.
another, unless you're referencing the part in the movie where Jack Nicholson intentionally confuses that and seems to try to break up him and Marissa Tomei by saying like, "Yeah, you know that girl that I made you flirt with? Oh yeah, I told about it to your girlfriend."
And
Okay,
with
back.
at the monastery or wherever the monks, Buddhist temple,
Yeah,
whatever.
beat him with a squirt gun or whatever.
Yeah, he
So that
pulls
was
out a
cool.
squirt gun and he goes, "This is by invitation only." And then they start squirting him and they run off.
Oh, um, while he did, while Jack Nicholson did tell Marissa Tomei that Sandler was with another woman, he then called the next night to apologize. But it's like, jeez, I really hate Jack Nicholson in this movie.
Yeah, but he played the part well. He played it like himself. A few good men and that other one that you mentioned. But anyway, okay. What's up next?
It's your movie. You talk about it. I really don't
No,
like.
what's our next movie?
No, we're gonna keep talking about this movie.
I
Then
already discussed
so
most of
much,
it.
so much of this movie has just been me whining and moaning. So you talk more about it. I need to drink water.
I don't know what else you want me to talk about because I kind of bounced all around and ended up towards the end. And
You can talk about how Fever Pitch did the ending better.
yeah, Rudy Giuliani was in the at the Yankees game, and yeah, so he ended up at the Yankees game because he thought that Jack Nicholson was going to ask her to marry him because it was love at first and everything else. He didn't get home until like 1 on their first date.
Yeah,
And
after a 5 second kiss and then a 10 second kiss, and it's like,
yep. So then he's running out on the field, and Woody Harrelson was there.
oh, should we mention where Woody Harrelson was previously?
With a German accent.
And looked a little different.
Yeah.
What did he look like?
He looked like a drag queen.
Because
He did that at night.
no, because because according to Jack Nicholson, Adam Sandler was homophobic.
Well, that's why he just picked him out.
I don't even know. I don't even remember what Adam Sandler did to imply he was homophobic or even hint at in this movie.
I don't know. Oh, and he did give the monk a wedgie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. So it ends.
You know, Sweet Life on Deck had monks way funnier than this, but you know.
Well, he was quick to anger to the monk.
He was what?
Quick to anger when Adam Sandler
well, the monk
mentioned
him.
mentioned his sister.
Yeah.
Who was special ed.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And implied that he banged her.
A lot, but he didn't.
Because, you know.
He didn't. He was just getting back.
Child banging is funny.
No, it isn't. Anyway, so if you want to watch this, go ahead.
If you want to watch this, jump off a cliff.
Why should they jump off a cliff?
Because that would be more entertaining.
If you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. I don't think it's in Redbox.
Did you mention the ending?
I don't know if it's in... No.
Mention the ending.
Okay. So, since Jack Nicholson was going to the Yankee game with her, and then he went to the Yankee game, and then he met up with Woody Harrelson again and asked if he could get on the field. Then he took the mic away from the singer, and I don't know who that singer was. Somebody famous, I guess, in New York. I didn't recognize him.
I didn't even know if that was a singer.
Bennett or whatever.
I thought that was just the announcer, maybe.
Maybe.
Because don't they only do like that? Oh, I guess they do the Star Spangled Banner for everything.
So then he's on the mic and he's like, what is her name? Linda? Laura?
Linda, I think.
Okay. Mary, whatever. Where are you? Where are you? You know, and she's just sitting there kind of embarrassed, and the cameras
doesn't even say the female character's name. Doesn't say anybody's name but Sandler and Nicholson. Buddy Rydell.
And so he's running all over the field, and she says, I'm here. And then he's like, he can't live without her. He wants to grow old with children, have a house, whatever. Then she's still like waiting and waiting. And then he said, he didn't come out and say, will you marry me? He said something.
It was about like spending the rest of my life with you. And she said, I'll do it if you kiss me in public.
Yeah.
Where, okay, if you were to, let's play a game. If you were to reverse the genders and have it be where Adam Sandler wants to kiss Marissa Tomei and keeps trying, but Marissa Tomei doesn't because of something traumatic that happened in her past, and Adam Sandler kept forcing it, he would be the villain. He would be hated and it would be considered very inappropriate and offensive. But because it's role reversal, it's okay to tell a guy who was mistreated offensively as a kid to get over it by going to therapy.
Okay.
And
that wasn't even the end. Then there was graduation from class.
No, there's a difference between, there was something that happened afterwards where it was revealed all of this was on purpose, and it was set up by Marisa Tomei's character. Again, if you role reversal it and have Adam Sandler hire Jack Nicholson to fix Marisa Tomei, who is upset and beaten over life because of something traumatic that happened to her when she was a kid, this movie would be banned and protested.
Okay, done?
Do you agree?
Yes. Times are different now. Okay, anyway.
And that brings up the worst part, the thing that pissed me off the most about this movie. For about an hour to an hour and a half, Adam Sandler's character is just getting dumped on.
Mm-hmm. He's kind, nice.
Jack Nicholson and technically his girlfriend and pretty much everyone else is trying to anger him, tick him off, ruin his life, humiliate him, and threaten him with jail or prison love. And, again, if it was reversed, and Jack Nicholson slept naked next to Marisa Tomei in a bed, and cuddled, it is not... One of my big pet peeves is when a character is just dumped on for no reason. This happened in a previous film, The Ultimate Gift, where this rich kid, who we've met for 2 minutes, is deemed worse than Trump and Musk when he hasn't done anything that we can even think of as a bad person. And in this, Sandler gets tased for no reason. He gets tased after being called a racist and having to go to court. And here's the thing. Was Kevin Nealon in on it? Because if he wasn't, then that means this entire scam thing Adam Sandler was paying and losing money. He was intentionally losing money over an experiment to make him happier.
Well, he graduated. Okay, so it sounds like we're not going to recommend this movie. Anything about the next movie? You said I'm picking it?
No, I'm picking it.
Okay.
Let's see. This is like the 249th or 349th video.
Whoa.
Talk for a second, let me look.
Are we celebrating at 350?
Oh, wait. No. This is
346.
This is review 348. Oh.
Okay.
Coming up is 350. Okay, so next week.
So we have 49 and then 50.
Next week it's, let me look at the time here. Maybe I need to CGI a watch. Oh, look! It's almost Die Hard Day, so I need to pick a Die Hard ripoff. Hmm.
I wonder how many there are.
Let's see. One with Stallone. No, I already saw that. The one with Meryl Streep. I already saw that. The one with Harrison Ford. I already saw that. Keanu Reeves saw that one. Sandra Bullock saw both of those.
Those are Die
Um,
Hard ripoffs.
the
The one on
Speed,
the bus.
Speed,
Yeah.
and Speed 2.
Hmm.
The two Seagal ripoffs.
Oh God.
Um,
Thank God it's not a Seagal movie. Uh,
you know what? Let me just try to think of something.
you didn't think of Wahlberg,
Mark Wahlberg was in a Die Hard ripoff?
was he? I don't know. You were naming other people, so I just
Oh, the Anna Nicole Smith one we saw.
the helicopter one.
Skyscraper.
Okay.
Um,
Anyway, just stay tuned, and we will get it to you soon as we get it.
um,
Can we end this?
sorry, it's just that
I know it angers you. Okay.
I'm trying I'm trying to I'm trying to think of something. You know what? Maybe we should just stop reviewing Die Hard ripoffs. I mean,
You're
clearly,
running out of them.
yeah, clearly Speed is like one of the best Die Hard ripoffs. There's no contest.
Harrison Ford.
No contest, huh?
Is that the name of the movie? Is that your hint?
No
Okay.
contest.
Ooh, what does that mean?